afternoon. Just making sure we're coming through. We are. Hello. Welcome back. It's been a little bit over a week. A couple things have come up. Actually, technically it's been a week, but now that I think about it. But yeah, a couple things have come up since that's the last time I streamed. I'm level 7 now. Haven't quite actually left the starting planet. I just realized I've paid 17 hours on that starting planet. Which is kind of crazy. It's the first time I've actually looked at that. But the did go through, explored a little bit on the actual planet to try to see what was on here. I actually recorded some stuff too, but then I realized something extremely crazy, which I'll explain to you in just a moment. But let's see, surface map. Yeah, so I went around and explored everything around here. Pretty big amount. There's more that's not explored on here than what's up here, but the last time I played, so this is technically the second time I played. First time I played, I got about this far into the game. I made it to the first planet, spoke to the starting group there, and then went on my vacation about a year ago, and then just never really came back to it. I don't know what it was, but and so the last time I explored, I had kind of gone up and explored this area right here, and so when I started playing this time, I was like, I'm gonna explore. I've already explored up around this area, so I'm gonna explore some other areas. So I went over here, found this, started noticing these, and started working my way around, and of course worked my way around to these two, and completely explored around here until, excuse me, and until I got to around this area, and this area, when I got there, well, it was completely not like I remembered it from before, and so I started asking on the Discord on why that may be, and I gave a very simple answer. It's because maps like this are randomized. And so, yes, I was recording stuff to kind of show where I've been and what you could find, and then just came to the point where I found out that doesn't matter if I show you where stuff is because if you play the game, probably not gonna have the same results as I am. I am starting to realize it's randomized by a grid. So you notice that? Yeah. The where there's valleys as a grid, there's a flatlands there. Okay, I didn't notice that before. This is the first time I've probably had this map up this long. That is also good to know that these maps are randomized by grids. So yeah, yeah, that's basically I found out that all this stuff is all randomized. So no matter what I show you on what you can find, you probably will not find the same thing. I did find a couple interesting places. There was a creature up here. When I initially found him, was level 10, and basically took control of you and made you do stuff. And avoided him the first time. I fought him, died, avoided him as I explored out beyond that. There was also here, I may go back on an old save and see what's going on up there. It will not count towards my normal game because that was, let's see, I had just taken out this place here, and now it's the second place I went to. So that'll never be official to my actual game. But when I went out there initially, there were some robots that were warning that is not a location for humans. And that I should leave. There was a corpse down at the bottom that I did loot. Well, it didn't seem like I have any notes on it or anything like that. Just a random corpse. I didn't really think about that much about it. And then I went and explored everything else, and found what I can, and then took out this place over here. There's two enemy bases here. There was a base here and a base here, both of which I took out. And then I went back up here to see what was going on there. There was the last place I was going to explore. Ended up being nothing there when I went back there the second time. I had also killed the mind controlling creature that was right here, which actually did not come up on the fauna, which was really weird. So I don't know. I killed it first before I went to the outpost, so I don't know, killing it remove the robots from the outpost or what, but yeah, so there was nothing there. I did find a couple interesting places. There's these landing sites which you cannot land at. One day I found out. It's just not possible to land at them. Because that's one thing I tested. There was like a UC ship here, which I could effectively take over. There wasn't anything at this one here when I got to it. So I don't know exactly what was going on there. And that really does look like it's a cave. But that did not come up as a location on my map. So probably not a cave. Or it was a cave. And it's no longer showing on my map. I am starting to learn how to read these maps, just from the just the top here. There was a cave here. The caves tend to all look the same. They're kind of rock outcroppings. But yeah, so wasn't a ship here. There was a ship here, which seemed like the good guys. I did take it once, but had a moral reversal and then decided not to, and just reversed my save. There was a merchant here, which was actually pretty good. I have a quest there. I have to do a cargo link, which is the reason why I have an outpost here. Not sure it's worth it. Did learn how to kind of mess around with outposts, though. I don't know. Not really much to it. Starting to understand the crafting system a little bit better. That outpost has a lot of my crafting material, crafting stations. I spent a lot of materials there, and I don't think I should have. Hindsight being what it is, but it's because like this place has no storage. Like the ship has no storage, and the cargo right now is empty because I know what's coming up next, and I'm just making room in the cargo bay. And I was really frustrated at it until I realized. Oh, I picked up these two random scientists. I don't.
What now?
I'm gonna call them the twins, because no, never mind. They look different. One time I looked at them and they looked exactly the same, but there's no space here. And for most of my journey through here, I had stuff just all over the floor. I would empty out my inventory, come in here, and just toss it out on the floor. And then I come to leave, and I'm coming in here, and I'm getting ready to leave and everything. And then I come past this and notice decorate. And I thought, I'd skimmed over it once before, and I thought it said decoration, and which meant, like, for me, I'm thinking things along the lines of like Star Trek Online, where you can put stuff up on the walls and stuff like that. And really didn't care about decorating the walls, or really wasn't important to me, and so I kind of skimmed past it. And the last time I was like, I wonder what I can put on the walls, and I clicked on it, and it was a build menu. And there's obviously the last thing I built because it's right here. And this is after I had built the outpost, so I kind of understood a little bit of the build menu at that point. And then I realized you can actually put boxes in here. Now these boxes don't count towards your cargo. The cargo bay, which means you can't just increase your cargo bay with this. But they do hold stuff. This holds, 150 mass units. I don't know what their units that they're using here in 150 units of stuff, which for a very long time would allow me to put stuff.
Okay. Hi.
Yeah. They're getting annoyed because they've probably been here on the ship for a week and a half now, ever since I picked up that quest, just from me exploring around. But yeah, so so I could have put chests here a long time ago, opened up some space at least for just random storage. I did pick up a lot of decent items going around. So I picked up a lot of weapons. I'm carrying a lot of weapons right now because I don't quite know what I'm going to be using. There's also the thing where there's an ammo problem, and the ammo problem tends to be fixed in later game. This is true in Fallout. This is true in Fallout 76. Not so much in Skyrim, but Skyrim has a completely different ammo system, and I was never really a bow character in Fallout. But I'm being distracted by one of my cats just came and said hi. But the ammo system generally tends to get fixed, and that's what I'm expecting in this. Really just comes down to, and I don't know how the abilities are going to pan out. Actually, I don't really know a whole lot because the skill trees are completely different from what I'm used to before. What I have been doing, so I built up stealth. Stealth is actually pretty important to me as a player of these type of games. The Fallout 76, I generally play a stealth character. What it looks like I need to get all the way up to concealment is the main thing that I want to have here. The rest of this I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably just pick something to get something. Just because this sneak damage is very important to me as a play type. I have persuasion on this character, but I'm not exactly sure when I'm ever going to use it at this point. And even if I do use it, I'm not exactly sure. The combat tree seems to be very important to me. I need to finish up ballistics and then go to rifle. And then after I go to rifle, I'll have to look what stuff beyond this I want to get. But that is important for me at this point. I don't quite also know if I should be getting lasers or if I should be doing ballistics. Hopefully at some point I'll find out. Hopefully at some point it just won't matter. That's actually what my hope is. It just won't matter on what I choose, but I'm working through it. I just finished doing this, so I may update update this a little bit. It is like this because of the fact that for a long time there were no weapon benches. I did find a weapon bench at one of the elliptic camps, but I didn't have any materials on me. At that point, I'd emptied out my cargo bay to put weapons and armor in there so I could sell it to merchant. And so all of the crafting materials were scattered on my floor. So I had it, and then when I finally built my outpost, I was able to get that all set up. Security has been hard, just because there just hasn't been just enough lockpicks to pick throughout the game, and I'm not exactly sure on how long this will actually take to get, because this is completely dependent upon the amount of lockpicks you find, which is really funny because like this is killing enemies with ballistics is pretty easy. You just gotta find an enemy. Though is that kill enemies? That may take a little bit longer. I have found that the stealth one is the reason why it's ranked the highest. The stealth one actually takes a little bit, as long as you're stealth, and because it says perform sneak attacks. So if you're stealth, if you can get like 4 or 5 attacks in on a creature with a weapon before they realize you're there, that's 4 or 5 attacks, and that count for the sneak. I can't wait till I can get silence scene stuff, which is either I'm gonna be forced to have to find one that is silenced, or 2, I'm gonna have to get up to weapon engineering, which I think is what the research tab.
Hi, I guess.
Hi, I guess. I've heard that a few times, so it's actually kind of getting annoying. So I'm not sure if it's muzzle mods, which is funny because I have all the materials I need for muzzle mods, but I need weapon engineering rank 1. So yeah, though I don't think that I can actually get a silencer on weapon mods 1. I'm just create outpost. Wait, did this send me to my outpost? No, it did not. All right. It did not send me to my outpost. Oh, you're carrying too much. Well, I can't. I guess I can't look at it right now. But.
I mean, hi. Yes.
Every time you freak out, it's just gonna make it take longer. I actually should get going, but yeah. So that's been my learning experience that I've had so far. So I'm actually gonna end up getting combat. I know that because I've left the planet more than a few times in previous games, but I do like the way the ship looks. Oh, did I break out for your little party that you had on the planet, huh? integrity is low. If it drops to 0, okay. Ship parts. I know what this is. This is actually the first time I've had to. Wait, how do I use? Alright. Okay, game. Yeah, that's, yeah, that, okay.
Go for the kill. Holding together, damn it. Pound them to dust.
I've noticed the game has done this a few times to me, where they like, and this is just pure paranoia. I have no proof of this, but like something like this where. All right, so I got the adaptive frame. That is. Shows it looks like my ship systems have repaired themselves.
Allow me to assist in carrying some supplies.
Oops. Yeah. I think I got everything. Actually. I wish I could leave my, so, no, I need to, I can depower all of this stuff, hopefully, power up the graphic.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Be advised, you have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately. All ships, we have a hostile in orbit. Deadly force is authorized.
He can be steak. Don't let them take the ship.
Okay, yeah. So, I'm going to load up a game. Let's see. Before I did the jump. Or actually, probably before I left the planet. Oh, do I still have to? Okay. if I'm gonna have to fight again, then. So I do have stuff on me. We'll just go to the exit save. That's probably the best, because that's all me talking. So I do have stuff on me, and they're one of the enemy camps that I took out.
Yes, what?
They I think I have it on my inventory, right? Let's see. Is it under miscellaneous? It is. Actually, you know what? Actually, probably a good thing to do. I am going to save this for later. So. Cargo hold. My inventory. So. Since I have an outpost here, I should be able to put that stuff in the outgoing. If not, I will build a chest there that I can put it in until later. I might actually already have a chest over there. I can put this stuff in. I just need to lower out my... then still surprising that I'm still overloaded. Yeah, so that doesn't cost anyway. AIDS. Probably these aids. I have, over time, sold some of the stuff that seem to have worse negatives, at least for my character.
We should be free of I will accept any and all items.
Any and all items, huh? You don't have anything on your inventory. Can I give you all of this? Does that put me below weight? It does. Which means... that means that I have way too much stuff on my inventory, because these are all weapons. I will, at some point, figure out what I'm going to do with the weapons. Like, when I get to the... to rifle. So let's go ahead and go over here. Let's check to see if I can either put stuff in my outgoing. Sandstorm. Of course there's a sandstorm. Does a sandstorm trashed me last time? So does this stop me from taking damage from the sandstorm? It does. But do I don't have a chest here though, right? I haven't created one. Why does it show? So this is one thing I had to learn, is that in order to actually craft when you're not near the place, so I need... Can I do a small box? I just need aluminum? Man, I'm not gonna find any aluminum. Handheld dryer sheets. Or, street dryer. Okay. Storage bin? I can do one of those. So... Alright, hey, Bosco, where'd you go? Bosco. Bosco. Bosco, there's a sandstorm out here. I'm gonna get a lung cancer.
We need to reach the Alpha Centauri. Am I currently in possession of an item you require?
Yes, yes, you are. I should actually, before I do that, check to see if I can put it in my outgoing. Let's see if I can get, or at least not get cancer. So this side I think is my outgoing, or is this my incoming? Outgoing, so transfer, Q. I do not have anything I can put into my outgoing. Alright. So, then I'll have to put it in storage. Just toss it all, yeah. So then I have to go this, go this. Really? Alright. Maybe if I just put it in an organized manner. And that means I'm missing a bunch of stuff. How many I had of each? I'm assuming it probably bugged outside of the building. As my wife and I like to joke, it just works. Does not seem to have bugged outside. My first the first elliptic camp that I took out, I think that it's called elliptic, but I'm not exactly sure. So
your spinal health will be compromised by carrying so many items.
So do I not have? No, there. Did I just not drop them all? You know, I'm just gonna drop them right here in the middle of the floor instead of trying to get all fancy about it. 1, 2, 3, 4 mech. Okay, there's the 4. This thing is. Oh, does it? There. Okay, I see now. It says there's 6 there. It does say there's 6 there. I wish this would all stack up in one single pile. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, the problem is I don't think I get aluminum on this planet. It's all lead, iron, and silver out there. With some argon, neon. I should actually be able to look. Was aluminum out here? No. Yeah. So, I'm not sure how comfortable I feel with this. Well, I can't take it with me, so I guess we'll end up just having to find out. And so, yeah. Sound like combat music. All right. My gun, that doesn't work because apparently it needs power. Yeah. So yeah, so the first elliptic camp that I did, doing it in the sandstorm. I thought it was because the area I went to, which is not actually true, it's just a random weather occurrence. We all are learning stuff at the same time, all right. So now we can take off. Now I won't get arrested or killed by the 2 random scientists on my ship. The bums.
Weapons locked. Destroy him.
Did they take my shields offline again? Oh. Let's see if I can luckily survive this time too. Oh, my grav engines are broken. That's always fun. Oh, crap. Dang it. Dang it. There's a reason why I emptied out my... I'm just... whatever. I'm not going to be able to pick anything up. My Stash is full. Which is stupid. It's a stupid game. Like, you don't warn people that... Really? Am I just spinning around this? Oh. I got ship parts. Yeah, the... So there's a way to get out of your seat when you're not sitting in, or when you're in space. So, Starfield, can you get out of your seat in space? Press, oh, it's B. Oh, sorry, only it says E. Press and hold E. All right, can I cargo hold? Take all. Okay.
You will not be able to walk at full speed with your pack that full.
Alright, now... Now can I loot you? Efficiently? I can! Yay, I did it, guys! We figured it out. You can get out of your seat while you're in space. So... Ship, star station, We're, Hey, there's aluminum on that planet. So... Supply... Kill zealots on Nara... POTUS, Pixel 3, transport 2 scientists to the science outpost on... Okay. Oh hey, I have found a activity to visit London. Why is this? Are they no longer on my ship, or did they die, or? No, you're here. And you're here. Is that one of these planets? Bernard Star, Sol, Alpha Centauri. Ixel 8B. Where's Ixel 8? Did I pick up a quest I can't finish if my life depended on it? Oh dear God. Level 55. Level 70. Level 40. Fast travel. Currently unavailable to that point. So I'm gonna have these people on my starship for that long. Nira and Poldus. You know what, let's continue the storyline, I guess.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Perfect. All right. So, make sure I bring the stream back up. Also, like to say, if you are liking what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. If you'd like to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and be notified when I stream or post a video again. Funny, these guys are gonna be on my inventory for a very long time. Alright, so let's go ahead and put stuff back into the cargo bay. Is this just gonna...
I do not understand your attachment to all these objects.
Set list under... Just trying to understand what I have here. So was that listed under resources? It was listed under resources. Okay. I'm gonna buy a bigger cargo, I think. Also, I think so. From what I was reading on about the outposts, is that with the linked outposts, I can put stuff on one outpost and it'll be available on others. So 0.05 is the lowest weight there is, so that is completely done. Makes me wonder, can I go down here during... No, I cannot. So this is just stuff I have in my inventory. Can I build another chest? That's a question of the day. Nope. Still short on aluminum and structurals. Alright. Build 10. Alright. Can I just land from here? Oh. So... Oh, hey, they're no longer on my ship. Did I get paid for that? Or are they just like, just happy to be here? Oh, looks like they're...
Constellation will be waiting for you at the lodge. Commencing item exchange protocols.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a bunch of junk. By junk, I mean not junk. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Let's see. Remember, right? These are actually should be worth a lot. These Astros. All right.
Hey, Bosco. What? No Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again? And here's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
My ship needs
sure.
repairs.
We'll take care of any holes, broken seals, that kind of thing.
I'd like to purchase a vehicle.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, hey. Actually, kind of want one of these. For 2,500. Explore planets with a vehicle. Hangar. Automatically equip your ship. Is that the only one? There's just the one? Let me see what ships
I'm
you
sure
have.
you can find something you like.
They seem nice. Really, he's looking for cargo. But holy cow. 2,208. Why are they... Yeah, I remember playing with the ship modifier before. I did not like it. So let's do this in order. Rambler. I do kind of like the way that looks. Just Galileo. This seems like it should have more. Like, I'm kind of curious on what it is compared to mine. Right. Crew shields. Oh, the prices are down there. I'm not close to buying any of these. See, there's a couple cargo pods on this one. feel like this is my ship, right? I don't know if it is, but I wish they would show me what my ship looks like. Alright, okay, there's two round ones. Alright. So I would like to purchase a vehicle.
Okay, no problem.
Yes. You have access to will automatically deploy next to your ship when you land. There's only one. Ooh, can I? Sure. Nice little 4-screen.
Okay, no problem.
Extra fuel. Cargo. Let's see. Because my current cargo is 450. Let's see. Like there is a limit that you have to building this from, because I played around with this before. There's a limit to what I can do for this. What is this? This is shield generator. Docking port. Grav drive, reactor. I think it's a storage here that. Cargo. I have no clue what it's attaching to is the problem. Dang it. I guess I remember when I did this before. This is probably the reason why I'm probably just gonna buy another ship. Because the whole building part of this is a pain in the you know what. Because like it's a very slippery slope, because once you start changing one thing, you have to change other things too. Like I think I added another I had another like center pod or something, and then suddenly I didn't have enough thrust, so I had to add more engines, and then I didn't have enough power. I had to add a different power supply, and throughout that whole thing, not a single time did it ever actually start, actually accept my changes. Alright. I think I'm just going to ignore that for right now.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
And I think... sell those. Maybe sell that too. Then sell anything that has a negative effect on it. I think I've sold everything that gives like a truly negative effect. And that was the beer. I had so many of these ales that give 75% damage resistance that I wasn't overly worried about the 50% damage. Oh, I still have ship parts on me. I need to put that back on the ship, because that would remove some weight off my inventory. Also need to decide what to do about oh hey, there's my automobile.
Allow me to assist in carrying some...
AIDS. Are you overweight? You are. I need to take 50 pounds off of you? Here, let's take all. Then aid. Put the ship parts back on there. And then go to resources. Put all this stuff in here. Hi, sweetheart. What are you doing? Huh? I have a 0.5 item. I don't. Pretty sure it's pretty full up.
Flies.
Hi, Starla. What are you doing, huh? You looking for attention? No, you can't eat my headphones. Alright, so let's transfer... Actually, I'm not using this, so... Resources... Oh, I should double check and make sure... I haven't put my digipix over there. That was something I had to get used to, was putting my digipix away. So... actually going to remove the resources off of him. Put
The
it in my
lodge is
chest.
here in the city. There is room in my storage hold for further items.
Alright, so we're just gonna take all. So what I'm gonna do, transfer resources. I'm assuming I'll run out of space before I... maybe not. Pretty close though. Pretty close. Alright. What can I transfer to this? I feel like I should be putting extra stuff in that, but
I wouldn't be out here chasing you down if it wasn't important. I'm glad I finally caught up with you. I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you.
I'm listening.
Good. Because what I'm about to tell you could change the course of your life. The Trackers Alliance has been following your exploits and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks. You're being invited to our new headquarters in Aquila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiation process. Wonderful. I appreciate you hearing me out. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ in Aquila City. Speak to Agent Number 1.
It makes no sense. We've heard about your exploits of you mysteriously touching an object and coming to this planet.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last night. It kinda smelled. But I don't smell anything.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Ugh, Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
A little unfair, don't you think? Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security.
Not now.
Okay.
I've never been in a boat. Everyone kept telling me to keep my eyes closed, but it's kinda hard to do that when you're running. At first, I thought it was ecliptic mercenaries shooting at us, but it wasn't. It was these other people yelling about serpents and stuff. It's fine. My dad just has terrible navigation skills. My mom says it all the time. I just hope they don't take too long. I'm sure that foster family is nice, but anyway, I'm fine now. I hope my parents don't take too long getting here.
His head, by the way, is super large.
Guess you caught some of that, huh? The galaxy is at peace and somehow seems more dangerous than ever. Spacers, House Varun, Crimson Fleet, everyone trying to grab their piece. What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through the stars and dream. Well now, you don't know how glad I am to hear you say that. I'm right here with you, my friend. How can you not look up to the cosmos and just be overwhelmed by its beauty? So much possibility, so much hope, even despite recent events. Ricardo Bosch. I was the lead researcher on the station that got attacked. It was business as usual until those House Varun crazies swarmed in, spouting their scripture or whatever it was. Even the Marines were overwhelmed. Honestly, I'm just lucky to have made it out of there in one piece. We all are. Now, I just want to get back to work. Where is that woman? Really? You must have been hiding under a moon rock your whole life if you've managed to dodge those assholes. They're basically a bunch of space scumbags. Fly around, attack, and rob anyone they see. They're pretty disorganized and easy to fend off until they aren't. They're a different beast than the Crimson Fleet. Generally speaking, pirates want your stuff, so they can occasionally be reasoned with. Spacers, though, they tend to shoot first and ask questions never. Not what, who. How to describe House Varun? Well, imagine a bunch of colonists who set off into the stars ages ago, disappeared, and then re-emerged as a sort of religious society. Faction, or cult, whatever you want to call them. They believe in some sort of celestial deity called the Great Serpent. Real nightmare fuel kind of stuff. About 100 years back, they picked a fight with pretty much everyone in the settled systems. I guess your school never covered the Serpent's Crusade, huh? We eventually made peace, sort of. Then they just disappeared. They're out there, somewhere. Or so folks assume. The ones that attacked us, they were the hardliners, for sure. You meet those guys, you run. You understand me? Yep, that I have. Had to dump a load of cargo just last year. Microscopes. Can you believe that? Guess you can sell anything these days. Pirates are a tricky lot. In space, they're all about the hit and run. You jump in, steal your stuff, and get out of there fast. Keep your cool, and you can generally talk your way out of it, so long as you're not too attached to your valuables. Stumble upon them planetside, though, and their trigger fingers get much itchier. Goodbye.
Hey. Yeah, it was like, snakes and serpents will eat you all. Rah, the stars will squeeze you. Rah, or something like that. I think they need psychiatric help. When it comes to Ecliptic, I know everything. It's not like it's a secret. They're mercenaries, so they work for money. And it's like, for enough money, they'll do anything. I've heard a couple of SSNN stories about them. My dad says they're horrible. Like they can pretend they're working for someone and it's official, so they do anything they want.
So I just gotta say, this kid, has the creepiest, just the creepiest head. His head
Wish that bartender at Viewpoint would stop complaining to security.
is so big.
I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
I feel like that kid is almost a foot taller than what he's supposed to be.
Something to report?
Bosco.
Captain, Constellation will be carrying objects is one of my simplest and most useful protocols.
Oh, that's right. I was gonna sell stuff. That's why I'm overweight. All right. We've heard about your exploits.
Need some more?
All right. All right. Do I have? Huh. Okay. Just gonna sell stuff I'm not gonna use.
If you require help carrying any items, I will assist.
If it wasn't for this one doing so much more damage, They're basically both shotguns. So I have a Grindle. Just gonna sell that one. I feel like I should keep purple items though. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell that. I'll probably regret it. So I need the cutter. So I'm gonna sell pistols that I'm not gonna use. The problem is that with these pistols, I'm just not going to use them. I'm going to sell that. I already have one of those. This grants. Okay. So really low physical though. It's because it flops the energy and the physical. I just really do want to keep that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna sell these white ones. Oh, don't have enough money to. So I can sell this navigator since I have a blue navigator right here. O2 filtered deep. Seekers. Holy cow. Okay. I really like that. So I've got one on one of my other characters that has actually an eye patch over it. Kind of wish I had that one. I'm gonna sell these 300. Yeah, I'm gonna sell those. I fix my weight distribution? No, I did not. Hey Vasca, I need you to carry some stuff.
The lodge is here in the city. We shouldn't keep... How may I be of service?
Yeah, I technically have a lot of stuff to sell. Just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with it. Alright, let's just go ahead and hello, robot.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay. No bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit. I think I got them. What do you call them? Corns? Yeah, I got corns. Another day, another shift.
Alright. I kind of wonder, since there was that UC ship, if I...
Sorry, what? Wasn't listening.
If I was to bring the UC ship to here, I wonder if I'd automatically get attacked.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Mast District.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Gotta applaud the artist who did this one, by the way. They did a good job on these.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
Just trying to understand if it's layers or texture. Okay, is it a... Okay, it's layers on top of a texture.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside. Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please.
Thanks, Vasco.
Easiest bet on we appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Pirates attacked. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical.
Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
There was bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
You hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, you expect us to believe in fairy tales?
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
To imagine. We thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Alright, I'm in. Tell me what's next.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it? That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
So, Sarah said something about a place for me to stay?
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Matteo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy! As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
You seem to know a lot about these artifacts.
Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
I was wondering what type of other exploration works besides the artifacts.
Of course, there's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
The vision I saw, what do you think it was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
This wasn't random synopsis firing. It was something.
Sure, I'm not trying to suggest otherwise. I wasn't there when it happened. I'm just thinking it through. It's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
How long have you been working on all this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
Let me know how I can help you learn more.
Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Organic stuff, got it.
There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
I've got some organic resources for you.
Anything I can learn from is a help.
Not getting rid of some of the stuff. So I know I don't want to get rid of sealant, because sealant's important. I'm assuming the nutrients will be good in cooking. There's also a possibility that Vasco has some stuff on him.
Stay safe, okay?
Thank you, Noel. Noel. So, let's see. Put that in there. Packs. Yeah, let's put that in there for right now. Don't carry a whole lot, but there's also a lot of stuff I just don't want to get rid of. Well, that's a cool looking suit. Oh, is it like the whole thing? I'm gonna probably should have saved before I picked that up, but seems good. So you don't need this, and let's see. Don't need that apparently. I'm a little confused. That's like really good. That's like in-game stuff. I don't think I've purchased anything that would give me this. I have grabbed a few things. Never mind. All right. Well, okay. Well, it was a free creation from the Creation Club, made by Bethesda. I do not feel bad. The same as any other creation in any other game. It's not a mod.
I had no idea that any of this was going on.
Hmm?
I am at your service, Captain. Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research. The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment. The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo. My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. I am currently unable to do so. That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question amusing. My methods of achieving my primary goals are dictated solely by my programming, and are not subject to the same whims as humans. Even if I wished it, I could not approach it any other way. Also, I am incapable of wishing. I arrived along with many material goods purchased by the group's previous chair, Malcolm Livingstone. Despite several significant system replacements and upgrades, I have been online for 43 years. Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post. Do you require assistance with your items?
Yeah, I want to take all your stuff.
I will see you at a later time.
So I'm going to go back up to my room, drop some of this stuff up in the room. Actually, it really seems silly just saving some of this stuff now because it's. I'll take this. I'll be honest with you. I'm really. I didn't really realize what I was getting when I agreed to that, but it's basically in-game stuff, right? I don't know enough about the game. Mirrored 4% chance to reflect tax back. Minus 50% blend into environment while sneaking and not moving. That's good. That's good. That will help me out a lot in my build. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just save it all for now. Is there a max? There is not a maximum on Let's go find Mateo, talk to Mateo, and we'll talk to Walter. Oh, Mateo.
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time. Everyone just sort of
Bet you never
accepts
expected to end up involved in something like this. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
These artifacts all came out of caves?
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found.
But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
What do you make of the visions I saw?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
It meant something. I didn't understand it.
Okay, that's all right. Maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe it'll make sense later. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
What brought you to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation. Take care of yourself.
I've occasionally had my doubts about Constellation as an investment. But now, well, it's clearly money well spent.
When's the last time you went up?
All right, Cork.
Huh. Guess it's been a while.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Up there all alone for so long.
I've been called worse.
Some people love
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Glad to be here.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
This isn't exactly where I'd expect to find a CEO.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
What is your role in Constellation?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Do you think the visions I had means anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
Never seen anything like this in my whole life.
Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar, in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
What kind of company is Stroud Eklund?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Goodbye.
Ask if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas. We're all here for the same reason.
It's the same effect as Fallout.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the eye full time.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
How well known is Constellation?
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
What is Constellation? What do you do?
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
What do you know about the artifacts?
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
All right, well, I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Have to admit, I'm excited. My first mission.
Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Got it. You and me until we get that artifact.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
All right. So I think what I'm going to do now is I am going to do a little
I
bit
feel
of
like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation.
looting.
That doesn't sound
On then
Hi. Please
probably gonna have to go do dinner soon. So if you have been watching, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. If you do like what you see, go and hit that like button. Hit that that notification bell, or hit that subscribe button, and let me know that you've enjoyed what you're watching. But thank you again for watching. I hope you did enjoy it, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.